Hello, this is my Randomology, and today I'm going to do my best to not get slapped with another copyright notice by Disney. It's here. It is finally here. Loki. All right, so this is the third of the Phase 4 MCU shows. We've got WandaVision, we had Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and now we've got Loki. Black Widow's coming out fairly soon, so this is all, the setup to the new string of movies that are hopefully coming out. I actually don't know a lot about the show except for what I saw in the trailer. I have a vague idea of what's going to happen, but I've done my best to avoid the sneak peeks, the clips, all that stuff. I think I only really saw maybe like the first and maybe the second trailer, so that's all that I know. I know Owen Wilson's in it, Tom Hiddleston obviously, and that's it. I have an idea that we might be dealing, based on some of the clips, with parallel dimensions, alternate timelines. I'm guessing this has to do with the fact that the Loki that we're seeing is not the prime reality Loki. This is the one that was created in Endgame when he stole the Tesseract during the Infinity Stone heist and went off to Shangri-La or wherever the heck he decided to teleport himself to. So he created an alternate timeline there. So this is not the Loki that we've grown to love these last several years. This is very much the Loki at the end of Avengers. This is very much the Loki who hasn't learned his lesson. This is not the Loki that died trying to save his brother. I still don't think that was enough to completely redeem him, but at least there was a glimmer of hope for him. So this is very much Loki in full tilt villain mode. So I'm very interested to see how that's going to play out, what these alternate realities, if anything, have to do with the story, what we're going to see. Might be a sneak peek into what we can expect from What If, maybe, when that comes out. So I'm babbling. Let's get to it. Alright, I figured we're going to start back here. I don't think I'm ever going to get tired of this Marvel intro. I'm sure there's going to be a new one at some point, but just growing up watching all these like superheroes in comic books, and to see them on the big screen, or even like this, it's like something you dream when you're a little kid and you never think it's going to happen, and it happened. He survived getting beaten into the ground by the Hulk. I'm pretty sure he's going to survive this. Wait, where's the Tesseract? Oh, the SCP Foundation is here.
Last chance variant.
You're about to get your ass kicked, dude.
Now get out of my way.
Oh, that's even funnier.
At 1/16 speed.
Can you at least tell me what it is?
It's the Tesseract. Be very careful with it.
Sounds dumb.
Hey!
Very dignified. That was the sound of an entire fan community collectively splooging itself. Flurkin?
Please sign to verify this is everything you've ever said.
What?
Sign this too.
I'm getting this vibe from the show right now, like it's a combination of SCP Foundation and Unknown Armies. If anybody's ever played that tabletop game.
Please confirm to your knowledge that you are not a fully robotic being. We're born an organic creature and do in fact possess what many cultures would call a soul.
What? To my knowledge, do a lot of people not know if they're robots?
Thank you for your confirmation. Please move through.
It's a legitimate question in this universe, I think. There's this 1970s, like, or maybe late 60s design to this whole thing that I don't know why it's making it really feel like a comic book adaptation. Maybe that's just because a lot of like the most famous like panels and stories and things like that that are coming to mind when I see these movies are from that era. I don't know. I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. Oh yeah, this is total 70s or 60s.
But then the all-knowing timekeepers emerged, bringing peace by reorganizing.
Oh
the
my
multiverse
god, I am
into a
getting
single
childhood
timeline.
flashbacks.
This
Didn't give me a ticket. I tried to ask for one.
Sir.
I tried to ask that guy for a ticket.
Sir?
Were you raising your voice with me, Buckethead?
No ticket. All right, so I'm getting the feeling that this whole thing is just going to be taking Loki a couple pegs down. I'm sorry, is that a devil in the window? Could it finally be Mephisto 2 shows later?
How do you plead?
Guilty
Don't try it.
of this.
Oh, that is total like 1970s like science fiction design. Oh, that's gorgeous. It's like Ralph McQuarrie kind of design, or yeah.
The idea that your little club decides the fate of trillions of people across all of existence at the behest of 3 space lizards. Yes, it's funny. It's absurd.
It's also not entirely out of character for this universe. I mean, right now there's a guy with a giant head on the moon watching us.
For nearly every living thing, choice breeds shame and uncertainty and regret.
I thought that was incognito mode.
Bourbon and soda.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Is there anything else I can do for you, sir?
When did this happen?
I suppose we'll find out.
Wait, I know this. Why do I know this? Wait, this was a real life thing that happened, right? Something Cooper. Yeah, he hijacked the plane, got a bunch of money, and then nobody ever found him.
I can't believe you were D.B. Cooper. Come on.
I was young and I lost a bet to Thor.
Thor was in on this.
I was meddling with these.
The TVA doesn't just know your whole past. We know your whole life, how it's all meant to be.
Ooh, he's gonna see how it all goes.
Absurd.
And then the Dark Elves attack the palace. Think you send them to Thor,
You might want to take the stairs to the left.
but instead you send them...
This turned really sad really quick.
What are you doing?
My job. Is it yours to interrupt?
We have a situation.
Another one.
It's a situation.
That's what I said.
Okay, Loki, I think we can finish up tomorrow and just pick it up.
What? Did you lose a god?
Give me the Tesseract or I'll gut you like a fish, Casey.
What's a fish?
What's a fish?
I want to fish it. What? Infinity Stones?
No. No, 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 no.
How do you have these?
Oh, we actually got a lot of those. Yeah, Some of the guys use them as paperweights.
Paperweights! Oh no. No, 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 no. Just, they use Infinity Stones as paperweights. Well, this goes to show just how out of his league he is. Greatest power in the universe, right in front of him. He's gonna try to go for it. That's the carrot. I'm gonna call it right now. That's the carrot. Damn, he's getting the WinZip version of this thing.
I thought we were gonna fight side by side forever.
That's all he ever wanted.
No, maybe you're not so bad after all, brother. Maybe not.
Well, this will mess with anybody's mind. Previously on the MCU. Welcome to This Is Your Life.
I don't enjoy hurting people.
Really?
The variant we're hunting is you. I beg your pardon.
So I guess this means that Loki is going to be his own worst enemy. Loki episode 1. Let's talk about it. Okay. Bottom line, I loved it. I really, really loved it. I think I like this episode better than the first episodes of WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. There's a bunch of things that definitely work for me. One, the art design. Two, the writing and the dialogue. It is trippy in the way that the old like 70s, 60s, 50s science fiction comics used to be. There's definitely like this pulp aspect to it that the design really kind of nails. At the same time, the writing, the dialogue, the character development in Loki in just this one episode is really, really good. Like, we managed to break Loki down in the span of 1 hour, and it's believable and it works because this really is the character that he is. I mean, he is this scared, petulant child. We already knew that he loved his mom, but to see him watch her die like that and kind of basically get, Dark World Ragnarok and Infinity War, just kind of get the fast-forwarded zip file version of them in a matter of minutes, is no doubt traumatic. And it makes sense that he would kind of have this little breakdown like this. And I'm also very curious that there's another variant of him that they're chasing, which makes me like, I'm wondering, when else did he time travel? Or is this from a parallel, an alternate universe Loki? But that wouldn't make sense though, because they said there's only one timeline. So I'm very curious to see where they're going to go with the story. It's a really, really good setup already. Even with all the time travel stuff, it's clear enough that I think even somebody who doesn't really watch time travel stuff, somebody maybe like a casual MCU viewer, can definitely follow along with this. So I'm very much looking forward to next week. I want to see, Agent Loki. I want to see where this is going to go. I don't want to say I'm rooting for him. One of the weirdest things to me has always been like the people who root for Loki. Yes, he's charismatic. Yes, he's very entertaining. So's Rick Sanchez, so's the Joker, but you're not supposed to root for them. There's a big difference between being an entertaining anti-villain and being a protagonist and being a hero. I don't think Loki deserves to be called a hero any more than those other characters. Seriously, people who look at Rick Sanchez and call him the hero of the story, or say like he's got a point or all these different things, I think they're missing a lot of what's actually going on screen. So while I do think that Loki as a character is entertaining, I'm not calling him a hero or even an anti-hero yet. He's very much, at this point, an anti-villain, which I think is the best that he ever got in the main timeline. Maybe this will be a way for him to get on that path to redemption. That could also be a thing. So, I can't wait for next week. So, this is up for Patreon subscribers right now. If you're watching this and you're not a Patreon subscriber, hey, there's a link down there. You can get these the day that this episode goes up. I'm trying to record morning or night, depending on whatever else we have to do. But either way, if you want to keep the lights on, there's a Patreon link down there. Subscribe, you'll get access to early releases like this one if you're watching it on Patreon. You'll also get early access to the regular videos. And if we get those numbers up, I can start giving out merch. We can do giveaways. We can do a lot more stuff. You'll have access to polls. You tell me what to watch. All right? So, thank you very much for watching. I will see everybody in the next video. Bye.